In this video, I'm going to show you how to knit 2 socks at a time using the magic loop method. To do this, you need 1 circular needle that's at least 40 inches long. And to explain it to you, I'm going to use 2 different colors of yarn, 1 for each sock, so that you can see the difference and how each one's getting treated and to see that they are both in fact being knit in the round. So the first step is to using a long tail cast on, and we have a video on that if you want to use our method. You're going to cast on the number of stitches you need in your first color. And so we're going to cast on 20 stitches, but you cast on whatever you need. So once you have the number of stitches cast on that you need for your first sock, you're then going to push those stitches and that yarn down on the circular needle. Then you're going to take your second color and you're going to do the same thing. Cast on the number of stitches you need for your second sock using the long tail cast on method. And one thing you want to make sure is that both of the long tail cast-ons are on the same side of the needle. So here, we finished up here with the long tail. So that means we want to start on this needle. So going in the same direction as you did for the first color, you're going to cast on the same number of stitches that you need for your sock. So once you have your second set of stitches for your second sock cast on, you should be able to check that they're both facing the same direction. So you have the long tail. If we move it a little closer, it's a little easier to see. Then we have the long tail is here on this set of stitches, and it's here on this set of stitches, so they're facing the same direction. The next step is you're going to take all the stitches and you're going to push them down toward the other end of the needle so that the not long tail end of the stitches is what you're about to start knitting. So you've got those close to the needle. Don't put them on the needle yet. What you want to do is now you're going to divide up the stitches for sock, the first sock, sock A, in half. So we put on 20 stitches, so we're going to divide it up and say, okay, we got 3, 6, 9, there's 10 stitches. So there's 3, 6, 9, 10 stitches, and then there'll be another 10 over here. And we want to create our own little loop with the circular needle. So what we're going to do then is you're going to pull the circular needle out. So you're reaching in between those 2 sets of 10 stitches, and you're pulling out a little loop of the circular needle. So you should be able to count and say, okay, we got 3, 6, 10 stitches there, and 3, 6, 10 stitches there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the stitches that doesn't have the long tail, you're going to push it onto your working needle. And you want to make sure this doesn't get twisted, right? So just keep an eye to make sure that all of the end stitches are facing the same direction. Now, you're going to take your other end of your circular needle. You've divided your stock stitches in half. You've pulled out a bit of the circular plastic cord. You put the first set of stitches onto your needle. Take your empty needle, which is now becoming your right-hand needle. Take for sock A your working yarn, so not the long tail. Ignore the long tail. Take your working yarn, and you're going to connect up the ends of the sock. So this is going to allow you to start knitting in the round. We're just going to do a knit 1, purl 1 rib. So now we've come to the end of the first half of the stitches of sock A. We now have this as an empty needle. And we still need to knit the stitches that are on the circular cord because those have not yet been knit. We want to make sure we're not twisting the stitches. And what we're going to do now is we're going to push the stitches we just worked, push those down off of the needle onto the circular cord. And then we're going to take the circular needle that is the closest to the stitches that we need to work, right? So we just, let's set it up. So this was the needle we were using to knit the first half of the sock. We're going to pull that needle out, put it back onto the cord. We're going to then push the cord back through using the other needle. So we're now getting ready to knit the stitches that we haven't yet knit. So this was the needle we used for those. We're using the other needle to knit these. And again, take your working yarn. And now we've got an empty needle that we're not using any longer. So now we're going to use that to knit the second half of the stitches in needle A. We're going to keep doing a knit purl rib. When we get to the end of these stitches, what you can see, we now have this needle free. We have these stitches are now, they're working in the round, so they're connected on both ends. And we've worked knit one, purl one rib, because you can see the purls on both sides. So we've now finished a complete row on sock A. So to get ready to work on sock B, we're going to push the stitches we just worked back down on the needle to the circular cord. We want to keep the magic loop, keep there a little bit of a loop, part of why they call it magic loop. And now we want to turn to sock B, which is our gray sock. So now we're going to do the same thing with sock B that we did with sock A. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to divide the stitches in half. So again, in our case, we have 10 and 10. So 3, 6, 9, 10. And we're going to, in between, we're going to pull out a piece of the cord of the circular needle in between those two halves of stitches. So you should be able to count it and say we have 3, 6, 9, 10, and on this side we should have 3, 6, 9, 10. So now we're going to start knitting those stitches, and we're going to start with the end that doesn't have the long tail on it, and we're going to push it up to the closest empty needle. We're going to make sure that all of the edge stitches are facing down so that it's not twisted. We're going to take the other empty needle and we're going to do a knit purl rib. For this round, just as we did for the other sock. So again, when you get to the end of the first half of the stitches on sock B, we're going to switch over to where we are knitting the second half of the stitches that we haven't yet knit. So to do that, we're going to push down the stitches that we just knit onto the circular cord. And if you need to move the stitches on sock A out of the way, you can just move them around a little bit. So now we've done knit 1, purl 1, rib on that. We need to do knit 1, purl 1 on this. The working yarn is here, so we want to push up. We want to push the stitches for the second half of sock B that still need to be worked onto the closest empty needle. And then we're going to take our working knit yarn again, take the empty needle, to use as your right hand needle, and you're just going to keep knitting and purling. Again, keep an eye to make sure that that stitches aren't getting twisted, especially in these couple of early rows. And now we're finished with the stitches on the first round of sock B. We're going to push that back down onto the circular needle. And we need to create a little bit more room to let that have a resting place. So we're just going to move the circular needle cord around so that we can push the sock A stitches closer to the needle so that we'll be ready to start working them. So now that we've done one round of sock A and one round of sock B, we're just going to keep working back and forth. So the next round will be a round of sock A. You're just going to continue working it just as you did the first rounds. You're going to keep an eye to make sure that the stitches don't get twisted. You will make sure that you're starting with the end that doesn't have the working yarn on it, but starting with the working yarn at the end of the round. You can use a stitch marker to note the beginning of the round if that helps you. And you want to make sure that you keep enough of the cord out between the two halves of the stitches that you maintain the circle of the stitches. And that is how you knit 2 socks at a time on one circular needle.